Hello there.
Hello,
Thank
everyone.
you for tuning in to this match. Brent Boemmels and Loree Jon Hasson.
Brett wins the leg.
I think this should be a pretty even match.
That's how I see it, pretty even.
Yeah.
Brett's been playing real well. He just lost to Shane, but everybody loses to Shane. So
He also won some good matches. He beat Alaska, which is not easy. And I don't know who else he drew in there. I played him the first round. We went hill-hill.
right. He just crushed him.
Yeah, the cut break is working really well on this table. I watched the last two matches here, and I'm surprised that he broke him like that. If you cut him into the second diamond, the wing ball's been going. Sometimes the one ball goes. But luckily, he didn't leave her a shot, even though he didn't make a ball.
Are you pushing or kicking here?
I'm definitely pushing.
Pushing?
Yeah, I think I'd push down here between the 2 and the 5, right where she's
I
pointing.
just feel like there's
There are a lot of balls to get safe behind.
Right. Like if you do this, I feel like you'll cross the one back and get you safe behind it. 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's a whole bunch of, and
well,
I think she saved herself anyway.
Yeah, I think she was trying to leave him the edge of the ball so that he couldn't do that.
Then she's just going to get to shoot again. And now she's going to have to avoid all of these balls on the way back. Yeah. If she cuts the one back, oh, she's going to mess a. She looks like she's jumping a little bit.
The edge, I thought maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
she
messed it.
Yeah.
I think she pushed a little further than she thought.
I think not as far. She came into the long rail. I think she wanted to come out a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it looks like he's got a pretty wide open table here. Not too many problems. You know, the 3 sort of leads to the 4, which leads to the 5.
Yeah, if he gets a stop shot on the 3, he's absolutely perfect
out,
to come down for the 5.
Absolutely.
So my goal will be to get a stop shot on the 3.
5 to the 6 is really it's not hard, but it's, you know, the only one that you have to do a little bit of work.
It's an interesting choice with ball in hand, I think. But
that was an interesting choice. I would have liked to be straight on this 3. You don't really want to be crossing through the balls like that.
Yeah, he drew with ball in hand. I just thought that was... but he's okay. He could still get to exactly where he wanted to get. You just have to hit the sort of inside, I think. Keep that angle so he can just float down for the 5.
Yeah, I can see the nerves maybe.
His first rack nerves, of course.
Yeah. But he needs to hit this with inside because you do not want to be below this ball.
Well, that might be where you put ball in hand. Actually,
yeah, that's
it's so beautiful.
Great shot. Yeah.
You just don't want to come to the bottom here and be under the 5.
No, you don't. You have to have that angle going down.
You had to pay attention on that. You get under the 5, now you might run into the 9 coming up. So.
No, you're definitely running into the 9. Yeah. Let me see how much space.
But I think he can touch the 9 and still go to the long round and be okay. But it was just a little sloppy. Oh no, he's okay.
Yeah, he's got
a lot of room.
There.
A lot of room.
I just always like to be playing. That could have gone really bad. I mean, I always like to be playing away from hitting a ball. I feel like if I ever hit a ball, it always goes wrong. Unless, I'm planning on a certain shot. Ooh.
Yeah, he tried to hit it heavy to hold it.
Yep.
And I guess he didn't put enough outside on it. Turned the ball in.
Yeah, he stood up on that too. He didn't commit,
He's just drawing straight back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little risky to go 3 rails around
with
the 9 there.
It is, with the 9.
A lot of times you end up not drawing enough, but she hit it really nice.
She's got a nice 2-rail angle to come into the 8 here.
Just be a nice start, get this game under your belt after you thought the other person was out. She looks like she's stroking him nice.
Yeah, I was going to say she's kind of pumping her arm a little hard. Is she going to overhit this? I almost feel like the way she's stroking it, she looks like she's going to overhit it. And she did. Like, it's funny.
Well, Loree Jon usually, I think when I watch it, she starts with a really fast pump but then slows it down. I think it gets, get any nerves out. She takes a lot of pre-shot strokes. She really strokes, a lot of practice strokes. And she got to hit this little inside. You're right, she overhit it a little. These are always fun. Close together, inside English.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, they're always fun. Just waiting for the skid.
The good thing is she can hit it with a little pace. Is she going to draw around the table? She might draw 3 rails. Or is she going to hit this
That's
with
not
inside?
bad if she has it. I mean, so you don't have to.
You don't have to worry.
Yeah, rolling it soft with inside.
I hate that. I know. I'd almost rather let it go and take the 3 rails. That's what she did. You know, I think that's the right shot. She just drew it a little too much.
Well, she had to make sure she beat the side, so I guess it's.
Yeah.
I don't know if it looks like the right shot now, but we'll see. She makes it. Tough 9-ball to get the first game.
I think she's going to make it. She's good at these shots.
Okay.
Cue ball to the back rail. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, cue ball always to the back rail, but let's just focus on making this one.
Well, the nice thing about playing position with the cue ball is that it takes your mind off making the ball. I think once you start thinking about making the ball, that's when you miss the ball.
She slid that one in. And flirted with the side
Ooh,
pocket.
yeah, came real close to the side.
But good thing is that game's over with.
So it's
see.
1-0.
1-0. Got to put that game out of your mind if you're Brett. You had it right there. You made the shots that you were required to make, and you had basically a roll in, and you missed it. So
yeah, I think that was just that
Now
first match jitters, first game jitters.
I don't know, Brett. Brett slammed him. Let's see if Loree Jon cuts him here. And she tried to cut him.
You don't have to cut him hard. That's the thing. Like the last 2 matches, you know, they were just sort of medium speed, cutting them, really getting that precise line into the second diamond, and the wing ball was going every time.
How much of this one can she see, if any?
I don't think any from where I am.
So now we're pushing. Hopefully it's a better push than her last push.
And again, there are a lot of balls. It's hard to push on shots like this. You're sort of accepting that you're going to come back to something you don't like.
Do you cut this into the 6 to stop it and come between the 4-2 down table?
I mean, you're probably going to leave a response. Is there anything else there?
I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, that's what I see.
I don't know.
He's just rolling it, trying to get. Yeah, that was dangerous. I think he might have left it. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like he may have left it. And even if he didn't, you know, she can
She
rail
might have
first.
a stop, yeah.
And
Let's see.
the rail first is sort of a 2-way, you know. But I think she can see enough of it. She might have a stop shot safe.
Yeah, that's what I like. If you nice if you even can pinch it behind the 8.
Pinch it behind the 8, right.
But I think she might be able to just make the ball.
Yeah.
The way she's looking
The way
at it.
she's lining it up. Just go 2 rails forward or
just straight down for the deuce in the side, I think,
down.
right?
Yeah.
She hit it a little hard.
Yeah. It was hard to get that to come back. You know, that was the only thing. You're kind of going to accept a wide angle.
Oh, okay. The 2 was higher than I thought, so that wasn't. Just got to cut this. Just go back and forth.
Really got to think about the 4 to the 5 here. I like going 2 rails in between the 8-6.
I like to make the 2. Let's see.
Yeah, you definitely have to do that first. I mean, you're okay really from anywhere, but
yeah, nice
if
shot.
I can select where I'd like to be,
Nice shot.
I'd
She
like
hit
to
that
be.
absolutely beautiful. What a
You
gorgeous
just don't
shot.
want to be straight. But
No, she got a nice angle here.
yeah, 1 rail down, right?
Yeah, she can come 1 rail down. If the 8's not away. If not, she could just draw back a little bit. Oh, she's over the 7 a little bit. See, I was confused. I actually thought the 7 was the 3, so even though, you know. So I was actually playing the pattern a little wrong. Yeah, she hit it nice.
Oh,
Beautiful.
great shot.
Yeah.
She landed dead straight in. She
Yeah.
drew that straight back.
So she just come 1 rail up here.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of those ones. Just don't get straight. You're fine either way.
She's coming 2 rails around.
Is she?
She's hitting low. I like 1 rail up.
I like 1 rail up.
I feel
and
like
I actually like 1 rail on both these balls. I like 1 rail
Only
to the 6
reason,
and 1 rail to the
reason
7.
for this here is, you know, if you overhit it, you end up against the rail. But she hit it good. She's coming in, you know, she hits it a little softer than that. She's in trouble. But Whitey's a little loose here, don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but she could get it in the side, too, so it's not really so bad.
You go to the long rail before the side pocket here? Or straight down?
I would try to go between. I don't like to go. I would like to go between the 7 and the 9, if I'm going to go all the way down.
Yeah. I just think the shot in the 5 wasn't
Was
the right shot.
not the right shot.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that one rail up for the 5 and leave that same shot to get from the 6 to the 7.
Yeah.
It's the most natural. You don't have to worry about getting behind a ball. You're always on the right line.
And when you're shooting that 5-2 rails, you're thinking, sometimes I don't want to be frozen to the long rail, and you end up under hitting it. So.
Yep.
Well, Brett sort of handed it the first game, and let's see if I think Loree Jon probably should have got out there. So let's see if Brett could take advantage. Tie this up at 1.
He landed a little close to the rail here, but he has a natural angle coming down table.
One rail. Oh, no.
He was close to the rail. I think he
Yeah.
had to do something. Like, it was coming straight down onto the 9, so he had to use either inside or outside, and that makes it very missable.
Not the way he's been playing this tournament. I'm surprised he missed that ball. He's been really playing well. I mean, he made everything.
Yeah, he came with some sick shots in our match.
Yeah.
I mean, I made him win. I made him earn it. I didn't give him anything.
Brett's been stroking the ball real nice. So I'm surprised. This was poor, but yeah, if you're going to hit that and come around, come all the way around. Don't just try and float it around. Come all the way around. Hit the other long rail. Otherwise, if you want to hit it soft, just come straight up. But she might have got fortunate here and landed straight in. If it's just a little off straight, it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, she landed
She
almost straight, which made it easier. But if you land a little off on that, that's scary.
She stole the first 2.
Guys, just want to jump in there for a second. 2019 International 9-Ball Open is going to take place October 28th through November 2nd. Mr. Pat Fleming making sure 50,000 added.
Okay, let's see if she cuts him again. She probably will. She had a successful break.
Not so hard though. Just like nice and easy.
She cut him a little too much. Oh, she tried to cut. She crossed it over. Wow. She broke him really well, except the whitey's in the side. So nothing's by a rail. He's just got a 2 to the 3.
3 to the 4 is really the key.
2 to the 3, 3 to the 4.
Yeah. Well, he's got the 1 is in such a good spot to get on the 2 that I feel like the 2 to the 3 isn't so bad, but the 3 to the 4 is a little hairy.
Yeah, how do you think about this, getting on the 2? Like, what's your thought process? Like, where do you want to be on the 2?
I want to be almost straight. I just want to draw straight back.
Yeah, I start by asking myself, if I had ball in hand, where would I put it for the 2 ball?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I would probably shoot it in the side if I had ball in hand, but he's not going to do that.
No, I know, but that's where I like to start.
Yeah. He overdrew this.
Or underdrew it.
Or underdrew it. Does it? I guess it goes in the side.
It's okay. He can just come to the bottom rail, then the long rail, then up for the 3. Middle, outside English, I think, like a little below. So yeah, just like that.
Yeah, he's like a little pumped up right now. He's sort of overstroking a little. Now
this is a 4 go by the 9. He should be okay.
Yeah, the 4 definitely goes past the 9.
Okay.
He just is a little shallow on this angle, which is going to make it a little harder to get there.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight this. I would go natural down and play the 4 in the corner by the 9 here.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to do something to straighten it out, though. It's sort of going forward. He might have to put some left on. Oh, okay. He's going to play it on the side. Yeah.
That 4 ball's low for the side.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
The diamonds, cutting the ball on the side is always tricky.
It is, yeah.
Difficult side pockets. You hit
Now
that
he's on
outside
the
point,
rail
it just
again.
stays there. Yeah.
You know,
Well,
this
he has
is
to
a
come
tricky-
around
tricky
and
shot.
watch out for the 8 ball coming around. And he went right by it, but he was close to hitting it like I thought.
Oof.
Okay, now he's
50-yard
got
line.
he can slice it in the side, but Whitey's definitely loose, so he just has to take his time. kill it a little bit. I don't know how thin or thick he can hit it. If he has to hit it really thin, he might just go up and down.
To me, it looks like he's got to shoot this in the corner, but I don't have the best perspective.
No, he cuts it in the side, I think. Yeah, it's not that big.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, and maybe 2 rails to the 8. Puts him outside English. Well, maybe you're right. Play safe.
You know what? You got to take your lumps there. That's like that was a hard shot.
You know what the thing is, though? He decided to play the safe, and I like that, but then he didn't take his time with
rushed.
the safe.
Yeah,
he should have left her safe. It wasn't that difficult to leave her safe. So good decision, bad execution, because he rushed it a little bit. Now, what do we do here? Can we kick behind this? No.
No, this isn't a good kick behind. You could play the bank.
Loree Jon's very aggressive.
Yeah,
I like her to bank.
But listen, you could play the bank into the bottom right corner and play the cue ball down to play the 8 in the same corner.
Yeah.
And, you got 2 balls there. If you miss the bank, you might leave her behind, you might leave him behind the...
Maybe. Well, she hit it really hard.
She hit it hard. But that's not bad either, I guess. Oh, no, that is bad.
Now it's getting worse by the second.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go up to the middle diamond.
This is tough, only because the 9's fooling around with your eyes a little bit, but he should be okay, but I never like when the ball's covering a piece of the cue ball. He's good. So he just got to bear down and make this ball. He's made some mistakes.
He's really winding up here.
Yeah, that's what he does it, then he strokes it easy at the end. Yeah, he's not in rhythm right now. He's not, his timing is off on his stroke. That's probably why he's trying to get going, but these are fun. These balls all the way deep in a diamond are real fun.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out what to do with shots like this.
When I try to just touch it and come down, I hit the outside point and it stays there.
I actually like drawing 2 rails here just because if you hit the point, you could go anywhere.
See that?
Like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
she ended up getting perfect, but
didn't have to
I've had a few times
out.
where I did that, just stay there. She hit it absolutely perfect. I don't know if that was the exact plan, but she hit it perfect. Oh. Brett's got to regroup because he could have won the first 3 games, and he's losing 3-0.
Yeah.
And as you said, he looks a little unsure. So.
Looks very shaky.
Yeah.
Very not relaxed.
Yeah.
And funny things happen with your stroke when you're not relaxed.
And Loree Jon just has to keep making balls and staying smooth.
Well, Loree Jon is an extremely experienced tournament player. So even when she's not playing her best game, she has that advantage of staying calm under the pressure. And sometimes that gets you there, even when you don't play great. You make the correct decisions, and you don't panic.
Yeah, well, the thing with Brent, I'm sorry, I keep calling him Brett, is that he does have a lot of firepower when he gets going. He can put a lot of racks together. So you guys got to keep that lead and keep suffocating him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens here. She scratched in the side last time. She tried to go head on and she crossed it. She went head on again. She broke in the wing ball quick.
This is a nice layout. Oh, wait, where's that 8 going? It looks good. Okay, she's good. Yeah, you just float the 1 in. 3's in the side there.
Yeah, I don't know how big this angle is. Can she hold it before it gets to the 9, or do you have to worry about going too far past the 9?
She might be able to run into the 9, but it's hard to tell exactly what the angle is.
Under the 9 on the left side.
It doesn't really matter because she can shoot the 3 in the corner, or she can shoot it in the side. No, just about getting behind
the 9. You don't want to get behind the 9.
I don't think she's going that way. I think she's either going into the 9 or she's going to the good side of the 9. Oh no! Okay.
See what I'm saying? You got to pay attention all the time. Because if you hit that ball, you would have been safe.
No, if I hit it, no. For 100%, I'm going to be safe.
But it's perfect now. Now she just going to roll up, get the right side of the 4 ball. You got to pay attention on the 6 ball. I want to get that 3 rail angle on the 6 ball. So just like a stop shot on the 5 would be great. Come 3 rails around you don't want to get the other angle on the 6 ball.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a big enough angle, you can go twice across.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And actually, you want to be kind of straight on the 7. You don't want a big angle on the 7. So you want something that's going to...
Yeah, but where the 5 is sitting...
Yeah, it's definitely more natural
to
just stay right there. And you just have to watch that scratch, that 2 rail scratch in the corner.
There's no reason to do anything here, I don't think.
No, she will take a good long look at it. She knows when to slow down.
Yeah, this is the only shot that was going to cause any thought this whole rack, so it's a good time to make sure you're doing the right thing, exactly what you want to do. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good shot. She might have wanted a little more angle than that, but she's still okay. I just feel like with more angle, you have less chance of scratching. That's all that's on my mind on this shot is, like, don't go into the corner.
Yeah, but she's still got to come high. She's got to come above the second diamond, I think, yeah, into the second diamond, above it. So this isn't bad. Well, she didn't put any English on
She
it.
didn't. Yeah, she tried to come long, which she was probably thinking the same thing. You know, if she spins it, she could scratch. So she came long into it, but you got to hit it twice as hard.
Just go up and down. If
Yeah.
she could reach it, it's actually a pretty comfortable shot. With the bridge, it becomes more difficult. But she's excellent with the bridge, I'm sure.
Yeah, women were used to not being able to reach shots, so we're good with the bridge.
Oh. Not only women, us short guys too. So let's see. Up and down. Try not to hit this 9 ball on the way back up, right?
Yeah. She's got it. I mean, that's the thing. You sort of have to spin this ball. Otherwise, you're not really going to get shape. Okay, so she spun it with inside.
Don't hit the 9 on the way back up.
Easy.
Oof.
She's got a shot here. Okay.
Okay, she
That
hit it,
didn't
so
have
she
to
has a
work
shot.
out, but it
No,
did.
it's okay. I mean, now you still have a thin cut on this ball, so you just take your time. I'm going all the way up and down here. I'm not
Going to which side of the 9 here?
straight down and back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, only because I
A
don't.
hair of inside, right?
No, I'm just probably hitting it center ball, high ball. I think inside might put me in the bottom corner. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know how far away from the rail it is. Yeah, maybe just straight down. You're going to the left side of the 9.
I'm not crashing into it like she did, but I wanted to go actually to the left side of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, you keep giving yourself these shots. You gotta be careful, the diamond will get you once or twice. But she's playing comfortable, I expect.
Yeah.
And she's winning 3-0.
I like the way she's hitting this too.
Yeah.
She's using inside. It sort of helps the ball hug the rail. You don't really have to worry about where your cue ball's going. Oh, she didn't hit it with inside though. She hit it with center ball. Looked like she was aiming it with inside.
Okay, so it's 4-0. I got it correct. That was a break and run out, right? It's break run.
Yeah, I think so. So
I'd
Brent
really
is now
consider-
kicking himself.
If I was Brent, I'd consider as soon as I have an opportunity, maybe taking a break. You know, having just to slow down the momentum.
Yeah, in this format,
Don't let it get away too, because it's.
you have to wait until it's your turn at the table to actually take your break. Which
Well, I only say that because it's win or break format, and you just don't want to get it too far away from you. Ooh, she's breaking good.
it's
She's
just hitting them right on the nose.
Slamming them.
Yeah,
I love it.
not cutting them at all.
I mean, look at this. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get on the good side of the 7.
The
7,
1 to the
7
2.
the 8.
1 to the 2 is the only shot.
I don't think that's too difficult, is it?
I can't tell from here. It looks like she can cut it in the side and come, but that 3 is there. I don't know. Can she go to the top rail and down with some outside? It's just hard to tell. Yeah, it was very thin. It was tough.
Well, she decided to play safe. Nope. Between window. Okay.
Okay.
Now
This is where you got to take a deep
I
breath.
yeah, I wouldn't. I would be
Collect yourself.
This is when you have to run out. So I would not take anything for granted, even though they're sitting so pretty and they're begging to be run out.
Well, one ball just leads to the next
Yeah.
here. The 7 to the 8 is the only one that's a
Yeah.
little
You
bit
just want to
funny.
make sure you get on the good side of the 7 so you can come down for the 8. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You want to play it in the.
See, no, I don't understand why he did that. I feel like
Yeah, the
didn't-
one rail
you didn't
down.
need all that.
Yeah, and not only that, the one rail down from the 4
It's a nice
straight.
long
Yeah,
line.
straight. Yeah.
now you're sort of, I mean, it's fine, but you're sort of, if you got straight there, you know, anything could happen. But he's good on this now.
Yeah, it's
Looks like he has enough angle to get
No, he's
back out
good.
from
Yeah,
the
you
rail.
just got to get
right?
high on this, and, so you can come down. You want to play the 8 in the so you don't have to screw around with the 9. Slide down the rail here and shoot it in the bottom right.
Yeah, I like the higher angle on this 8. Yeah, I don't like that. I like staying high on it and going one rail.
Yeah, I would have hit higher up on the rail for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think he has an angle to just go
onto the other side of it.
But he could have got straight, and it would have been much more difficult. But it seems like he's laying okay. Just follow natural. Yep, very nice shot. He's perfect on a 9. And that's exactly what he had to do. So he didn't need to take a break to do what I wanted him to do. But so he puts himself on the scoreboard here, makes this 9.
Okay, so now it's 4-1.
4-1. Now let's see if Brett took anything from Loree Jon breaking like that. She broke from the left side, or I guess the right side if she's looking at you, and she just crushed him.
I don't know. They're not checking the rack. I don't know how they know what to do.
Well, if you don't check the rack, you better crush it. Give yourself an opportunity to make more than just a wing ball. But let's see. See, he went exactly right to where she went to, and he's going to slam him too. So let's see what happens here.
Very, very trusting soul he is.
Well, he's playing a BCA Hall of Famer. They would never do such a thing as give you a
No,
bad
it's
rack.
just sometimes people don't see.
And she didn't give him. She gave him a very nice rack. He made a couple of balls.
It's not bad.
Got
It's
a shot on the 1. Now you just got to be careful here. You play the 4 on the side, but you know you go up and down. You got to watch out that the 7 doesn't get involved. So I would just come all the way to the bottom rail and stay under the 7, right?
Where's the? Okay, so the 4. That's the 4. That's
just
close
like that.
to the. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Perfect. So now
Once you're past the 7, it's great.
Go all the way to the top rail, then towards the 5, or do you just?
That's preference, I think. I might just roll it nice and soft. But that was a good shot. Either way.
Yeah, I like to hit that ball a little bit yourself. Now, just make sure you don't. I've done this. Just don't get over the 9 ball. No, that's your only goal here.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get lazy.
Good to leave this, I think, as a 1 railer.
Yeah, just don't be lazy.
Ooh, he pulled that out a little.
It's okay. He's good. You just come 1 rail down for the 7 in the side or the corner, whatever he likes.
I think I like the corner at this point, but a lot of people would play this for the side.
Oh, no, he had a more
nice
angle
shot.
than
He had a
we
big
thought,
angle,
That
yeah.
was really nice. Okay. So, not much else to talk about really this rack. He just has to stay focused. He's straight, so you pull back. I would pull back a little bit, take a little further shot.
Yeah, I mean, you can get on the 9 from anywhere on this 8 ball easily, so don't overthink it.
Yep. But I liked it even though he double checked. So if he gets out here.
He's still hitting it with a nervous stroke. He undercut that.
Yeah, by a lot. So
yeah,
instead of being in the side, he'll land straight in the corner, and all is good in the world.
He decelerated there.
Yeah, and he hit the ball heavy because he decelerated, so sort of chunked the ball in, so he came up short. Unfortunate problem when the nerves kick in this game.
I think Jim Orzel is being passive aggressive. It sure beats the racking issues on this table last night. That would have been my match.
Oh, Jennifer gets the librarian glasses out. You are not giving her a bad rack.
Yeah, I'm playing to win.
Yeah.
Not taking anything for granted.
Yeah,
I actually prefer to not play on the stream table for that reason.
Well, one too many times of getting close in a match and breaking and the balls don't move.
Yeah.
You stop doing that. You got to check the rack.
You'll never see when the great players play each other, they always check the rack. Always. They know how critical it is.
Well, for them it could be 4 or 5 racks at a time, so it's very important. Let's see. He went right to, I mean, they're both breaking great from the spot. I mean, no balls are touching the rail. They're making a couple of balls. They're getting a shot on the 1. So the table's breaking real good from here. Oh, he shot the wing ball right in. He's still going to make the 2. Perfect on the 1. Well, I don't know. He's going to come down hard.
Can run into the 8, maybe.
Yeah, but if you hit the 8 on one side, you're going to probably go behind the 7.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
but it looks like
touchy.
a pretty natural angle, you know.
I think he's going to go for it, but it's touchy. You have to hit the 8 fat, like right in the face.
Yeah, I think that's sort of where it's going.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful not to pass it. That would be a disaster. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect that.
Well,
I see what he's doing now, but
yeah.
I mean.
Well, you know what he's not. I know what he's expecting right now, and everybody that's watching is expecting a stop shot.
She might go for this. She's good at this shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I would play the stop shot because I'm not good at this shot.
No, Loree Jon, she shoots out.
But she's.
You ask me, she's stopping this ball 100 out of 100, and they got to kick it in to beat me, I guess. You gotta really put it on the 8 though. These strokes are difficult. You got to take your time and make sure you hit them. See?
Yeah.
Why?
I know. To me, I mean, for me, I feel like that's how I'm going to hit the shot, so I'm going to play the safe. But, you know, maybe she just felt that was the right shot for her. But it could be costly. You know, she has a big lead. You don't want to give back that big lead.
Yeah, well, 2 games isn't tremendous lead, but I just think that he was going to be safe with a tough kick 100 out of 100 as opposed to her making the ball, even if it's 80% of the time.
Yeah, he is actually a very good kicker. He hits the ball.
And now look what happens. See?
Oh.
He hit it with the special shot.
The 2-rail special.
Yeah, 1 pocket special. And he played position for the 3 in the same pocket for me. Okay, so.
Not too many problems here. 4.
Yeah, just make sure you get up high enough for the 5 in the side.
Yeah, 4 to the 5 is now from here is you got to
2
draw.
rail?
Yeah, I think you have to draw. I don't know. Unless you want to go rail first. Might go rail first.
Yeah, you draw.
I think he has to. I don't
you
think
can't
he's
go 2 rails around?
I don't think so.
He's drawing. He's listening to you.
No, he had to.
That's what I don't like about the draw. Because the 5 doesn't go past the 7, so you have no saver there.
I think the rail first might have been the shot there. You go rail first and come 2 rails around.
Yeah, rail first.
I guess it's 3. Rail, ball, rail,
yeah.
rail.
Mm-hmm. Now you got to play your safety. What do you do? Cut the 5 to the top and just soft cross, or no?
You can do that. That was, I don't know. Trying to control 2 balls is too hard. You sort of got to pick your spot. Play the 5 to somewhere where it's not makeable and just hope you get coverage on one of those 2 balls.
Just trying to roll the cue ball behind the 8 and you overhit it. I'm not even quite sure 100% what he was trying to do. But.
Maybe. But, you know, generally on safeties like that, you have to put your object ball somewhere where you're going to leave a bank at worst or a safe.
It was tough.
You can't leave it where it's makeable in a pocket because it's just too uncertain with the cue ball.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, she's going to show us something here, isn't she? She's going to roll it in like the rest of you WPBA legends.
I actually think she's going to hit it.
Yeah.
She can go 1 rail down, right? She's going to hit it. She's not going to roll it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason,
Woman of champions.
we're good at this shot. I know. I don't know why.
I'm betting on her.
I feel like I'm making it.
Yep.
See, right in the heart of the hole.
So good.
Yeah. I felt like she was 95% to make that shot.
Yeah.
Perfect angle.
Yeah, just come 2 rails around.
Yeah. Nice and easy, like that long stroke.
Yeah.
Is she drawing this ball?
Yeah, she's a draw player. I mean, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's so natural
Yeah.
going forward. And you're
That's
you're
okay.
coming closer to the ball, you know. That's what I like about it. You're coming into the ball. This
I mean,
is
that's
sort
fine, but
you're leaving yourself long. I mean, you know, she's still going to make it, but I don't know. I like shooting easy shots.
That's how she felt comfortable pocketing the 8, though. Pressure's on. Yep, like you said.
Yeah,
She twisted.
It's a hard shot.
You see when she went back, she said she twisted on it.
Yeah. You know, if you're closer to it, it's just a lot harder to miss. That's all.
She hit it with a little outside and high. I don't know. I might have just hit it a little below center and harder. Yes, I think he's going to make this.
Well,
he hits these shots pretty good. Let's see.
Definitely not easy.
No, it's a difficult shot for sure. But
I hit these at a speed where it's like, if you miss, you leave a bank. You know, but I'm trying to make it. Like that. You know, you just don't hit it that hard. You leave your cue ball over here. Sometimes you miss, you overcut it, and it goes back up. You leave the person a bank. But you're trying to make it. You're not trying to miss it. You're just using the right speed.
Well, it seems like they're trading games of giving games back and forth to each other. So she's supposed to get out there after that 7 ball, no problem. But I think that the shot on the 8, it wasn't even the 9. It should have come 2 rails around towards the 9, a little closer. Plus, you're looking right at it.
Yeah.
Instead of having to cut it, you're looking right at it. Even if you're further away, you're looking right at the hole in the ball. Makes it a little
That
bit
makes a
easier.
big difference when you can see the whole pocket as you're shooting.
Yeah.
It makes the target a lot easier to find.
So, let's see. He went to the same spot. He's breaking really good from this spot. He started the first break on the other side. He didn't make anything, and he's been breaking balls in from here. So let's see if he pockets the 6 again. No, but he's really giving him a rip. I like that. I like that they're both hitting him hard. That's how we used to play.
So she's probably going to push here. Complicated, you know, where to push because it just seems like there's safeties everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of times I kick. I'm not saying this one, but a lot of times I kick because I feel like when I push.
I might push into an easier kick here, you know, like a kick safe.
Well, I don't know if she's going to bait him to go for this 1-8. I don't think he can go for it from there, though.
No. I'm giving this back.
Yeah, I was just thinking I might just give this
back.
Yeah, I might just give this back. I don't really see a future.
Because
if you try to thin it, you might hit the 4.
Hit the 2.
Hit the 2, I mean. And then you might sell out.
And you can't go the other way because it's going to hit the 7. There's really just not a lot to do. Yeah, he didn't fall for it.
No. He didn't go for the banana in the tailpipe, I know.
The banana in the tailpipe.
Let's see. I don't know. I mean, she left it so tough. She might just shoot the 1-8. I mean.
Yeah. What do you do here if you're Loree Jon? I mean.
You could roll the 1 into the 7 soft
and then
just
put
bring
the
cue
ball
behind
the
the
8. I like that. It's just tricky.
It's touchy.
You can't scratch.
You don't want to scratch. Yeah. But that's
but
I think that's the shot.
Easy.
The 1 into the 7 behind the 8.
Yeah. Did she get it? Maybe.
Yeah, she's good. I mean, she probably tried to get behind the 8, but that works.
Yeah, no, that works. He can't see any of it.
It's a relatively easy kick. Try and kick the 1 down table. Don't scratch with the cue ball coming. Oh, he missed it. I hate when I say things are easy. Jinx people.
Well, what makes it hard is that he's jacked up and he's coming into the rail with speed.
Yeah,
so
what makes it hard is
because he wants to get a rail. So
if
you're
he took
actually
his time, he wouldn't miss it.
You have to aim further down because to get that separation to get a rail, you got to hit it harder, and that's what happened. It just shortened up on him a lot.
Now, even if she's going to probably have to play this 3-9, which is it looks easy, but it's start from there.
But it's not easy.
Yeah, so she played a 2 high inside and come try and get as straight as you can on this.
And close. Will be good to get really close.
Close is important on this shot.
Yeah. And the other thing, it's available rail first or straight in, depending on how you land.
I do like to hit these rail first.
Yeah, it makes it a big pocket with the rail first.
Plus
they don't stay like together.
Yeah, a lot of times the 3 will
it.
go to the bottom rail if you just draw this back and hit rail first. If you do miss, the 3 will lay on the bottom rail.
Yeah, I think I'm actually shooting this straight in and drawing behind the 6.
Yeah, I don't want to hit it. Maybe. I'm not really interested in. I want to make it. So.
Understood, but if you hit this soft, you're leaving the 9 in the pocket. Ugh. You don't want to do that. You want to get the 9 out of there. You don't want the other person to have that shot. So you're better off.
Yeah, the best way to get it out of there is to hide it in the bottom of the pocket, though, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah. You try to do that, but hit it with some pace and put it behind the 6, you know? Because, well, at least she got it out of the pocket.
Yeah. But it's a tough shot. They look easy. I don't know. Do you just try and come up 1 rail, bank this up, and come up 1 rail behind the 4, 9, 5?
Well, you know that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think that's what he's doing too. Or does he crossing the balls like this? This ain't bad either. Or bank it in the side if you can.
Yeah, there are no jump cues, so this is a
Yeah.
good shot.
Yeah.
What does she do here?
Just
Two
split the
rails
balls.
around the 8. The only thing I would try not to do is disturb that 4-5. They're sort of together, which makes it hard. So I might kick down toward the bottom rail just to avoid any way of hitting that 4-5. You know, that's the one thing you don't want to do is open it up.
Yeah,
So
she's coming short with a lot of spin.
yeah,
Try and kick it in.
But if you're going this way and you open those balls up, and you know, you don't want to do that work for him.
I think she actually had to go a little
Okay.
closer to the 6 ball with more spin, softer. But let's see what happens here. You think you see it on the other side of that 4-5, which makes it difficult. You come down one rail to the bottom rail, and then spin over for the 4 and play it in the same side pocket that you played the 3 in.
I'm completely confused as to which ball is
Cut
the 4. The
cut-
lower ball
yeah,
or
the lower
the
ball's
lower
the
ball
4.
is the
So
4?
you cut the 3 in the side, you come down to the middle diamond and spin out for the 4 in the side. I think that's what I would do. And hope for the best. Yeah, this looks like what he's going to do. He might just draw her over.
I don't like that. I like what you said.
I am passing the 9 late in what I say.
See, because you could hit it. That's why.
He's
Oh,
trying to
wow.
hit it. No, he's trying to hit it. He
I
drew
mean,
into
but
it.
that didn't have to work out. You hit that ball any lower, and you're
If
on
you
top
hit
of
it
the
like
4.
that, it works out. Great shot. I'm not saying it had to, but he hit it perfect. Great shot. Wow, he just got down and stroked it like it was. Oh, come on! And then he gets up and he misses that one. Okay. This is a good kick behind. You make it in the side a lot, actually.
Yeah, I like this. The 6 is right there.
Yeah.
You can open the angle, you know, aim further away from the 4 and open it up with spin to create that angle to hold it.
I notice anytime the ball's by that first diamond, when you kick behind it, it really goes towards the side.
Yeah.
You get a good chance to make it in the side, but
That's not what she's
not
doing.
it. She's going to bank it soft and play safe behind the 6, or she's going to try and bank it in.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Now she's banking it soft and going behind the 6. I don't think that was any better than the shot that I wanted. Plus,
There are a lot of responses here.
Yeah. I hit it with high inside, cut the 4 as much as I can with high inside, and come down 2 rails behind.
Underneath the
No,
7.
no,
is
no.
that a 7? 5-9.
Yeah, 5-9. Yeah. Cut it as much as you can. Cut it like you're trying to cut it in a corner. Obviously, you can't. So, and it'll go back up to that first diamond and hit it with inside, so it doesn't open up too much. Back and forth. But he went this way.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get safe that way.
No.
I like cross in this ball. This is one of my favorites. I don't think it goes. Does it go? Maybe it goes. If it goes, she can roll it in, but
It may go.
I think it does. I can see that in the table.
I'm not sure why he put the ball in play. Didn't make a lot of sense. He's not really thinking that well. Brent knows this stuff, so he's just his
Decisions are off.
His as they say, his pool IQ isn't where it needs to be right now. But he definitely knows. So now she's waiting. She's thinking. Is she looking at the side here? I don't know. I think it's too low to cut that in. But
Tough. Yeah, and then that cue
she
ball's loose.
She's a heck of a shot maker, though. But I got to give her that. I like your shot.
I like
Cross
crossing
it
that.
with the inside. Hit the rail
Yeah.
spin underneath the 5.
She can make it. She's looking to make it.
Oh, she can
It's
make
fine.
it. Yeah,
Just
if you can
roll
make
it.
it, you can make
Yeah.
it.
You know, there are 2 balls there. Actually, if you miss it, he might not get a shot.
The only problem is that she might have to hit it. I don't know if rolling it will work here. She might get just roll too far down.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that was just
What a shot.
the safe choice wasn't his best. Now we just come back and
That was
forth.
just a great
Yeah.
shot.
It was. No, she made a great shot, but I'm just saying his safe could have been up against the top rail and the cue ball at the bottom rail. So 1.5, like, just come across and try and get straight on the 6. Important. You don't want to have a back angle on the 6. You want to have a stop shot, so then you could stop, come 1 rail down for the 8, and you're out. Don't do this. Don't overhit it. The overhitting it is not good. If you're going to hit it that hard, hit it even harder so you come back again. You have to get straight on that 6. It's so important.
She might be able to draw out of this. Draw it, shoot it in the other side.
Yeah, but she significantly overhit
She
that
has
ball.
she has a big angle.
Actually, you might be able to cross this if you wanted to play safe and go underneath the 8, but
I don't think she's going to do that.
No, she's shooting.
Yeah. Although it looks like she's back cutting it. Is she back cutting it?
I'm unsure. I'm going to find out after she shoots on this one.
Oh,
she did what I said.
crossed it.
She did what I said.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nicer to get behind the 8, but see, even that's what I was talking about before with Brett, is that even if you didn't get a safe, this is what he would have left
You take
her.
the ball out of play.
Yeah.
You have to take the ball out of play when you play those kinds of safeties where you're not 100% sure that you're going to get the hook.
I mean, there's only a few balls on the table. You're typically not going to get a hook. You're looking to create distance and the ball being at least a bank.
Yeah, he actually lost games on that shot twice now.
I bunt this to the, I split the balls here.
Put it behind the 9?
Yeah, I bunt it over and in for a bank.
It's a good shot.
You got to hit it slow with
You
all
can cross
outside.
this too. You can also cross this with some inside.
I get afraid of the double kiss.
That was a wide angle on it.
He got it. Isn't it what he wanted, but he got it. It certainly
Yeah,
wasn't what he wanted,
I don't
but
think
he
so.
got it. He wanted him to be parallel under anything but parallel.
She has a good kick safe here. Kick the 6
Underneath.
into the rail, and the cue ball can go under the 9.
The cue ball might go under the 9, yes,
yeah,
correct.
Absolutely.
That's a great shot.
She caught it a little full.
Miss Jeanette Lee hits that shot beautiful, I will say.
She played 3 cushion.
Yeah.
So when you play 3 cushion, those shots, you know, you see them right away and you can execute them.
Is he power banking this and following? If you miss it, it goes 4 rail safe, so it might be.
I think he's just going to follow around.
No, he's cutting it inside.
Oh.
Great shot. I didn't realize he could even do that. What a nice shot. Now he's right back in this match.
Yeah, this is going to tie it up. She started with a 4-0 lead. It's about to be 4-4.
Yeah, he just needs to focus and get out. He's made some silly mistakes early on, so as easy as these look, you still have to make them. So, no, it's a pretty big back cut here, huh? I thought he could just roll this in. So he's got to go all the way down to the bottom rail.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, he has the whole table to play with. You can't really do much wrong there.
He's got to make it.
You just got to make it. That's it.
1 rail down. He should be straight in on this 9.
A huge line into the ball. You have like,
wow.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you only just got okay now. The rest of the time, he's not good on the shot. So.
I like that straight line. Like, you have 7, 8 feet of position.
Yeah. Heavy. Plus, if you're just a little bit nervous and you hit a little thin or put too much spin, you end up all the way across the other side, frozen to the rail, cutting it in. So he's taking a break. It's 4-4.
Yeah, that was a big game. That was a good time to make that 9.
It's 4-4, and he knows he's still uncomfortable, so he took a break. It's a good idea. Try and get himself together, because he's making the balls, but he's not making them as clean
They're
as he
not
wants.
clean. Yeah, when I played him in the first round, he was silky smooth.
Yeah.
I don't see that smoothness in this
He
match.
stabbed a few balls in off the back rail on you.
Oh,
down
yeah,
the
no,
heart of
he
the
made
hole.
some incredible. I really made him execute. He played a great set.
Well, you were down 7-2, and you came back 8-7.
And I played him safe. He
Yeah.
jumped the ball. I mean, there are no jump cues. He full jumped the ball in and got shape and got out. If I make somebody do that, they deserve to win.
Certainly.
Oh, stop.
What'd you say?
And she said, all my good matches. And I have to do this on the TV table. All been there. There's nothing worse than playing poorly on the stream.
Well, she had a heck of a match against Bucky, who's one of the top players here. She beat him, I think 9-5. So
Wow.
that's a significant win. He's capable of winning this tournament, actually. So that was a big win. That got her into the cash, and that was the cash round. And then she just, unfortunately, the next person, she really laid it on him pretty good. So she's playing good. She's just got to stay with it.
Yeah, a lot of times when you have that big lead and you see it go away, you know, it's hard to forgive yourself, but you have to just stay in the present and, you know, just do everything it takes when you get that opportunity to not let any more games slip away. You have to have a really good ability to forget in this game.
Yeah.
You can't hold on to your mistakes. It's
a long race. Yeah, you just have
fatal.
You're going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Even Shane Van Boemmels makes mistakes. Not as many as me, but he makes some mistakes. They're both grinding, though. They're not playing their best, either one of them. So they're grinding. They're trying to get through the racks, hopefully trying to get into a rhythm, play a little better. And the way they're breaking, I think one of them will get into a rhythm because they're both breaking really well.
Yeah, let's see if he brings his smooth stroke back from the bathroom with him.
No, he's making the balls. It's just not that smooth, clean.
Yeah, you end up not getting good position because you're not hitting exactly where you want on the object ball.
No, when he plays smooth, it's pretty. It's really pretty.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I mean, you know, somebody was saying like in Fargo they're close or whatever, but or that maybe that Loree Jon has a higher Fargo. I don't know what their Fargos are. I just think that I saw Brent's and I thought that it was a little low.
Could be.
From the way I saw him play. I haven't seen too much of his game, but when I played him, the shots that he came with, the things that he did were very nice.
He's done a tremendous amount of improving in the last few years, so that's why, you know. Let him go up slowly. He deserves it.
So someone actually asked about the jump cue rule, and you can only have 2 cues at the table. You can use either one at any time. You're just not allowed to have a jump cue. So you can jump if you have a break cue. I jump with my break cue all the time.
He broke dry. He crossed him over. So he actually hit the other side of the one. He wasn't trying to do that, so he didn't make the wing ball.
Yeah. Is she going to make
She's
this and go to the
on
short
the one
side?
On the side, but I don't think she can
No, she's going to shoot it in the corner and maybe get to the top side of the 2.
Yeah, this is right in her wheelhouse, this shot.
She's good at this shot. I'm terrible at this shot.
But if she can play it in the side and go all the way up, she can play a really nice safe on the 2 also.
Right. If you don't like where you get, you have a stop shot safety.
No,
so
I'm
it's
saying
worth
if she plays it in the
for.
side, she can go up table and just play the nice safe and freeze on top of the 3.
It's so straight
I
on the
would consider
side.
that.
I like what she's doing.
Yeah, well, she hits that shot beautiful. She's supposed to play that if she hits it like that.
And the thing is, once you get here, if you like it, you shoot it. If you
No,
don't
she
like
likes
it,
it.
you have a great safe. No, she loves it. I know.
If she just
She's
shot
good
that
at it.
one, she loves this shot.
Yeah.
She's here to win, so. Although she had this before and she didn't play safe and missed it, so maybe she changed her mind. But now she's going to shoot.
She's going to shoot it. She's got nice natural. All she has to do is come across. Yep,
Beautiful.
Just like that. And she's got a perfect angle to get on that 4 ball.
Yeah, you don't try and mess with the 5. You play it to the inside, right?
Yeah. Although, I don't know if it looks like a kind of a steep angle. She might.
No, she could just slide up the table by the chalk, past the chalk up there, I think.
You think she could slide
problem.
down?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks thin to me, but maybe you're right. Let's see.
Yeah, the only thing thin around here is you. She's fine.
Yeah, see, she wants to come to the other side, which she can definitely do. She could just come to the other long rail, you know, above the 8.
Me no likey. Let's see.
But I think she has to. Yeah. I think from where she was, that's what she had to do. It was a good shot.
No, she hit it beautiful.
Okay, so the 6 is down table. So she needs the angle on the 5. Doesn't really matter which angle.
The only problem, you just got to make sure, you know, you make this ball, you might freeze to the long rail. So see where she's looking, and then you have to make the 6 and come back and, you know, tap the 8. You know, it's touchy. Doesn't look like it's all that difficult, but it's touchy.
Yeah, I think
and if you try to come off the rail, then you might. Yeah, but she has a little bit of a cut here, so.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah, get off the rail is big, yeah. So you're getting
That's
off
the only
rail.
thing, get off the rail on that shot. You can get there from either side. It's a little easier from the other side of the 5, but she couldn't get there.
That's all the stuff you have to pay attention to. So you make that, let me get off the rail. How many times you don't pay attention to that? 2 rails down here.
Yep. Nice and natural. The 7 goes in the side, so she doesn't really matter where she gets on the 6 as long as she has sight of it. Perfect. Yep.
She gets out here to be a nice out. She made a great shot on the 1, solid shot on the 2. Nice shot, position shot from the 3.
The 3 to the 4 was
it
beautiful.
Really beautiful
yeah.
shot. No English, back and forth. Beautiful shot. Oh,
She overhit that. She got a little pumped up. Oops.
and she really overhit that.
Yeah.
Significantly. She
She's
didn't
on
have
the
to be anywhere
50-yard
near
line
that.
now.
Yeah, now she's.
What do? You just draw? Like chop it in the side with draw?
Whitey looks like it's going right in the drink if she cuts this in, but maybe it's so thin that she'll hit the.
She
before
can get the long
yeah.
rail. I don't know. Only she knows that. Oh, that was super thin. Wow.
What a great shot.
That was a superb shot.
Nice recovery.
Yeah.
We all make position errors. That's how you recover from them. Looks like if she follows, she'll just go up to that.
Yeah, follow
first
2
line
rails.
there.
I love this
Yeah.
shot. This is, when the 9 is in that spot, this is my favorite way to get there. You don't have to worry about side pockets. Like, you can follow it 1 rail or 2, whatever you feel good about.
Yeah, we'll sort of let the angle dictate that.
Yeah.
You don't have to force it.
This is the one way that.
Oh.
Ooh, she juiced it.
I almost feel like she thought it was going to go 2 rails. Okay, side pocket.
Plan B.
Yeah. Just gotta be careful, as I said. When you're below the spot, shooting balls on the side on diamonds, the outside point is not very receptive. So you just have to be careful. Can't go wide on this. Got to hit it right in the center of the hole. Just like that.
Ooh, somebody posted their Fargos. Loree Jon is a 647 and Brent is a 656. So yeah, should be a pretty tight match, and it is. It's 5. Is it 5-4? No. We have a new scorekeeper. He's struggling to figure out how to keep the score over here. But
5-4, Loree Jon.
5-4, Loree Jon. Yeah.
And she's going to crush him again. Let's see. Ooh, 90 going towards the hole. 4 in. Oh, the 2 got covered by the 6. Or else it would have been an absolutely perfect break.
Yeah, if she can get under this 2, she's got a really nice safe. But it's not easy to get there.
Yeah, she's hitting the 1 kind of full. And the new cloth, follow grabs a little bit. So
Yeah, you got to cream this to get this down table.
I think the more you cream it, the more it'll stay up
The
table.
more it stays, I know. It sort of like spins into the rail.
You got to just hit it smooth and bounce it off the rail.
Looks like she may be trying to hit it. She might be trying to go 2 rails and hit it. Is that what I'm seeing? Because she's got some outside on it.
Looks like she's sitting right in this.
Fall, like
Maybe.
center ball, maybe.
Yeah, it was just tough. I told you it's going to stick, the new cloth. It's almost impossible to get the ball down table unless you draw it.
She can stick this. She can kick this. Try to stick her behind the 6.
Yeah, I would call for a hit.
Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty obvious. That's what she's doing. Yeah.
No.
She just hit it too thin. But
she
was trying to stick it. I don't think.
No. She tried to stick it. No, yeah. I know. I just thought it was going in. I think I just hit this and take a stop shot. And the 2 ball goes up table, and the cue ball goes behind the 5.
That was a nice little safety there.
Yeah.
Simple. Solved 2 problems. Got the 2 out in the open.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah.
She kicking 1 rail at this. Not a lot of good can come from a 1 rail kick here unless you make it. But you don't really have a lot of choices.
You make the 9.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine like getting any kind of safe there. I would have gone for, I think, a tougher kick, like a 2-rail kick down table, just to see if I can make something.
I don't
good
think
happen.
does this pass the 7? I think she might be okay. He's laughing.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It might pass. It might not.
It looks like it passes. I don't know.
We'll find out in a second.
No, it looks like he's winding up to cut it in the side. Oh, let's see. Bank it? Nah.
2-way.
Nah, that's not 2-way. That's no way.
Nah, but that's what he was thinking.
That's a no way. 2 ways to lose that shot was. Let's see. Where does this 3 go? Does it go? It only goes in that top corner?
It goes in the
Does
top
she
2 corners and that one side, but it's impossible to get to that side. It actually goes in 3 corners.
I think it passes to 6, but I don't know.
You think it passes the 6?
Yeah.
We'll find
That's
out.
it. That's right.
Oh, that was a
Perfect.
nice
Yeah,
shot.
perfect.
Simple, good execution. It's easy for that to get away from you.
Oh,
you know?
yes. You hit it a little thin. Just come up a little bit.
Yeah, no, she's perfect on this ball. She's got a little angle going away from the 6.
She hit that really nice.
Yeah.
Coming right across the line, and she landed right pinpoint perfect.
She's hitting low.
Huh?
She's hitting low.
Well, does she want to play if it's 5 in the side, maybe?
Maybe.
Might be more room
gotta
between
be
the 8 and the 5 than we
yeah.
see. Okay, yeah.
That's, yeah,
Come
just
around.
it looks
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
on the table than it does on the screen.
Yeah. And you come
She's
through.
got to come around the
yeah,
7
just
here.
come around the 7. Just don't get unlucky and hit it right towards the 6.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Nice angle.
Very
really
nice.
nice
Drew
angle.
down, avoided the 7. Excellent.
Yep. Is she straight? She can draw back a little bit, or is she going down table? It's
Yeah, a
hard
little
to
bit,
see.
but she could hold it.
She
It's
can
not a
hold it.
problem, yeah. She can just hit it, probably draw it with a little outside to hold the angle, and then just perfect. And then come down a little bit. I guess shoot the 8 aside if she wants, or she can come back for the 8 in the corner. Completely up to her.
Yeah, it depends where you land on that 7.
Yeah, just follow.
I like following. Yeah, I just like taking it in the side.
Yeah.
It's sort of natural. It's where it's going. You know, funny things can happen if you come back on this ball. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She knows.
Funny things happen with the side pocket once in a while, too.
That's true. I mean, you can definitely, like,
get
landing
dead
straight
straight
in
in.
would be terrible here, but either side is good.
Yeah, under it
She's
isn't
good.
bad.
Under
You
it is
just
good.
yeah, you follow
I
it
actually,
around out.
I prefer under it.
Yeah, I know.
I
Well,
like to go 1 rail out.
if it's a certain amount under it, you know. Just follow out. Should be perfect on the 9.
Yeah, I love that. Nice shot.
She
Just
might be
don't get
shooting
on
this
the
frozen to the
rail.
rail.
No, she's good.
she's okay.
It's the only thing that can go wrong there.
No, she makes this. She'll take a 6-4 lead.
Yeah, back on track.
Yeah, she's starting to stroke the ball really nice. So
Yeah.
Brent really has to.
That happens in matches, the
Yeah.
ebbs and flows. You know, you lose focus for a minute and then you catch yourself.
Two-ball shot was a little loose. It required a little more care. Now let's see. She's been breaking great.
No, her break is super strong. She hits them so square. If you're going to break like this, you have to hit them square.
Yeah, or else the side pockets come
Yeah,
into play.
it jumps right into the side. It's
No.
the first time she didn't make a ball.
There's Greg.
Did she make a ball? No, she didn't.
Greg the Jinx. So,
Well, the 5, was that the 5 tucked under the 6?
yeah, and he has a tough time getting on a 2 in the side because he's jacked up over the 7 and the 2. I don't think the 2 passes the 4. So
No, I don't think it does
it
either.
may.
Let's see.
It may.
It may. It's tight, right?
Mm. Yeah, I think he's got to come down for the side. He's got to pop this. Cue ball go in the air a little, hit the rail and come down. Oh, he hit it
Inside.
this way. Well,
There really wasn't a pocket there where he was headed. I don't know I guess you just figure get close to it. Sometimes that's a good thing to do. You know, when you don't know what to do, just get close.
You could send this up and let the cue ball run into the 5 ball here. Maybe open it up and send the deuce up table.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like
there
this.
You go. It's a good shot. Very good shot. He didn't really loosen up the 5. Actually, I think the 5 could have gone before. He actually made it a little worse.
Well, if he gets ball in hand, then he can move the 6 with the 3 ball, but he has to worry about putting it in front of the 4 ball. But he will have that option. But she'll probably hit this. But
yeah, she doesn't really miss too many kicks. I mean, how good did she hit that? She almost made it.
Well, now he can hit the 6 ball if he wants.
Yeah, he's cutting right into it. Sort of unfortunate to leave such a perfect angle with the shot, you know. I feel like that's something I do regularly.
Well, he wasn't perfect, but he moved everything and he saved himself.
Wow.
Okay, so does he play rail first which way? I think I might play rail first and thin it across the bottom rail. Hit the 3 really thin, bank it across the bottom rail. I'd probably beat the 5-6 and go up table.
Yeah, you got to make sure you hit this one thin.
Yeah,
although it looks like he's going
missing it,
2 rails.
Oh, he
One
played it in the side. Still a decent shot. There was a problem with my shot, though, actually, if it was executed, is if I left the ball down table, she probably would have been able to cross it and put me behind a 5-6. So you got to always pay attention to the return. Let's see what happens here.
Does this ball go?
I think it might.
I mean, if not, she could thin it across the top rail and play the cue ball down and try to hit the 5, you know, 2 rails. But
if it doesn't go, I'm overcutting it.
I'm overcutting it, right, with outside and trying to come behind and just knock the 5 out a little bit. You know, make it a little productive, even though it's not where you want to be. Oh, that went. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Why overcut it when you can shoot it right in the hole? Okay, she overhit it.
Yeah, she overpumped it a little, but that was a nice shot.
Interesting shot here.
You can bank this in the side and then play underneath, and you'll have a safe.
You have to be careful with the safe she's playing because you could trap yourself here. You just have to be careful.
I like going for the.
If you don't leave it completely safe, you could trap yourself. But she hit it pretty good. Is this sort of the shot you were talking about before? A little bit, spin into it.
Yeah.
Like that, just like that, Jen.
Wow.
Oh, he actually made it. I don't think he needed to make it, but that was exactly the shot you were talking about before, where you that ball and you go right behind the 9 ball.
He's got a free bank here.
Just don't hit the point.
Just don't hit the point.
Or else it isn't free.
Just stick your cue ball right there. Oh, okay. He left it.
He's just being really lazy with his safeties.
It's so quick, right? I mean,
and it's not the object ball is just out in space. It's just he knows better than that. Why are you leaving a shot? You're just trying to play the cue ball behind the 9. That's risky. That object ball has to be up against the rail. So if you miss behind the 9, which is very difficult to do, at least the 5 ball's up against the rail. I mean, the way Loree Jon's pocketing the balls, you can't leave her an open shot.
I can't think that
now.
She's going to miss this the way she's been hitting them.
It just position. She's got to miss the 7 coming across, which she should be able to do. And then she should be okay on the 6. Oh, okay.
She hasn't really missed any balls. I mean, that's the first one I've seen in a while.
Yeah. Okay. 2 rails out for the 6. You got just enough angle to slide over a little bit. Don't get crazy. Yeah, he's just not hitting them pure.
Not clean,
you know?
right? Yeah.
He's struggling this match. And
well, he's like a rhythm player, you know. He sort of like doesn't really think. He just kind of runs around and lets his instincts take over. And I think that's hard to do when you're nervous.
All that said, it looks like he will negotiate this rack, slide down the rail here, just like this. He'd be perfect on the 9. And we'll be at 6-5 if he makes this. Or am I wrong?
6-5, yeah. 6-5, Loree Jon.
If he makes it.
Oh my God. Why did I say that? That was my fault. Sorry, Brent.
He just looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Such a good player. But when you're uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable.
She's going to bank this in.
Oh, yeah. When your opponent misses a shot like that, the bank is looking good.
Yeah, you'd never expect him to miss that.
He was so good on it. But he overcut the 6 a little bit and made it, and he overcut the 9.
Yeah, she was like 100% to bank that in, I feel like.
Yeah, if you land there when you're playing position, you might miss it, but... Okay, he needs to really get over that. It's very difficult.
Yeah, well, he better hurry up. He's only got a few more games. 7-4, Loree Jon. You know, one thing with Loree Jon, when she sees the finish line, she knows how to cross it. She's crossed it many, many, many times.
Right. Oh, she's breaking those balls nice.
She's killing them, right? Look at this.
Old school break. I love it.
Yeah. 1 to the 2 is a little tricky because she's close to the rail.
Yeah, I think she's just going to elevate a little and she'll come back, and she's got to avoid the side, unfortunately. It's going to be part of the shot here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's no big deal. That's what I'm saying. It's possible. It's just not easy.
Was she following 2 rails around?
She can do that, but I think she's probably going to, you know, just punch it back a little. I don't know.
Looks like she's hitting high.
That's the only thing,
you're gonna run
that
into the
5
5
ball.
You're going to run into that 5 almost every time.
Well, I think she needed a ton of outside to miss the 5, and then you're going to be far away. And then you got to worry about the 8. Like, there's all sorts of stuff going on.
I think she's going to get elevated Q a little bit below center, stab at it, and it would have come back nice for her. As I said, you would have to worry about the scratch in the side, though. But she can kick this down table, and she'll have a lot of balls to slide behind. Let's see.
Yeah, 2 rails might be good here.
I like that.
You like the 1 rail?
Yeah, because then there's all these balls, but of course, she left it, unfortunately. Not unfortunately for Brent, but unfortunately for her. Okay, so, but what she did is she moved the 3 into an unmakeable position. I mean, you can come 1 across and play the 3-9, but that's not really
The 3
high
goes
percentage.
on the side. It's not easy to get there, but it does go on the side.
You can come 1 across and play the 3-9, but I don't know if that's my preferred shot, but that might be what he has.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I mean, he's going to land really, really good on it, so.
Yeah, it's sort of where it wanted to go, right? But he's on the rail. This makes it so much harder.
Yes, it does.
This is where I don't think I would go for this. You know, you're down. The person is about to get on the hill. He got away with it. But,
but you know,
when the other person is about to get on the hill, you really have to take care. You cannot let that person get on the hill. Then you're 1 mistake away from losing the match.
Yeah, but he knew he was going to save her if he missed. So let's see what happens here. With the ball, he was trying to combo. So. I don't see too much good that can happen here kicking like this. She hit it real
that
good.
works. Okay. Oh, God. Unfortunate.
That was really unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been good if she missed the going in there. She would have left him safe, probably. Yeah.
Great kick.
He's got to do something about this 6. He's got ball in hand. He's got to do something about this 6 like right now.
You don't want to be hitting these balls from behind, safing yourself on the 5. I think he has to just shoot the 6-9. It's not that difficult. It's easier than the 3-9 he just shot, that's for sure. Just get real good on it. You're laying perfect on the 5 here. Unless he plays short side on the 6. Well, I don't know, but then he's going to have no shot on the 7. Yeah, I like this. This is what I would do. I would shoot this.
I'm not a fan of combos.
Yeah, but I mean, could you get much better on it? If he was to make the 3 and run into the 9 or 6 from behind, he had a nice chance of saving himself. This way he's got a shot at the money. He might make the 6 in the other pocket, too. He didn't cut it at all.
I just, when you're down like that,
Yeah.
that's a very, very hard shot. I would have either tried to, you know, maybe go 2 rails off that 3 and hit the back of the 6. You're always going to have a shot at the 5. You loosen it up a little bit. You know, if you miss it entirely, then you're left with that. But I feel like you had to try to do something to make the layout a little bit easier. It's really hard to execute those shots under pressure.
Well, I agree with you now. I didn't agree with you before the shot. Now that I see the result. No, I would expect...
Every now and then, I know what I'm talking about.
I would expect Brent to make that shot, actually, to be honest.
I don't expect anyone to make that shot
No.
when they're down
Yeah.
7-4.
Well, looks like he's going to be down 8-4 now.
That's what I'm saying. You got to keep the person off the hill. That's like, once they're on the hill, you're just susceptible to any bad thing happening. I like doubling the rail here. I like the inside English double the rail. Just from playing 3 cushion, it's like a fun shot. You can hit it nice and hard because the inside slows it down. It's used outside, which is fine too.
She got perfect. Okay, she's on the hill. 8-4.
She's really running away with this match.
Yeah, well, he missed 2 combos there, and both ill-advised, according to you.
I see the top players playing around combos all the time.
Yeah.
It's like we know that they're hard.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh.
Hey. That would have been some ending.
Well,
Brent probably just had a heart attack.
Now, if he's ever going to have a chance, this is it.
Yeah. So
Just,
what's the key here? Let's see. 2 to the 3. 4 to the 5 is a little.
Well, you want to get good on a 5 to get on a 6 is the key.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
5
really
to
the
the
key.
6 is really.
But
Although you can go to either side of the 6, it's not. And let's see what he does here. But these are the things you got to think about really before you hit that first ball.
he draws inside the 9 here, or he goes to the rail?
I don't know. Does he go in between the 4-9?
I think I
draw.
draw.
No, he's drawing.
I think I draw inside the 9 here. I don't want to mess around with any of those balls here, just like that.
You're going right across it.
I know, but
Okay.
understood. The other way, I'm going between a lot of balls. So let's see. If he runs into the 6, he's going to save himself.
I guess the 4 passes the 7, or no?
Good shot. Yeah, past the 7.
Oh, now
he's
he's
just going to get
perfect.
perfect on the 5 to get on the
Yeah.
6. That was a nice shot.
That was really the key right there, getting good on this 4.
Yeah, like you said, 6 either side is fine.
Either side is fine. I mean, you'd like to be above it. You'd like to have a little angle and be
Yeah,
above it,
if
but
go-
you
if
don't
go-
have to be.
If you go too low, then you risk crashing into the 7 when you get in position.
Yeah.
And it becomes difficult. So this is actually,
No, this is
I
fine.
like this.
You could just roll up and play it in the side or the corner, whatever he feels comfortable with. He's got
Well-
really 3 pockets he can play it in.
Yeah, so I would try and roll to get perfect for the side.
I like the side,
But
yeah.
if I didn't, I'm going to just play it in the corner.
Came a little short, but he still has a nice 2-rail angle, or even 1, whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
he...
don't like
yeah,
jacking up, but
it's not. He's just going to go high to the top rail, 2 rails, like you said. Just like
okay,
that.
2 rails.
Yeah.
Ooh, he juiced it. Is he going to stop? Yeah.
Yeah, now he's going to be stretching. He's okay, though.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'm in the seat. I see any negativity about any kind of player here, you will not watch the live stream. Trust me when I tell you. I'll just boot you right out. So keep it cool a little bit. We're going to put Smiley in charge of it.
say?
Saying okay. Got no friends in common, 82 mutual friends. Do you know them? Say goodnight to this
guy. Ooh. Blocked. Somebody got blocked. You know, I have to say, as a player, when you're playing on the stream, you know, a lot of people can say a lot of negative things about you, and what's going to end up happening is players are not going to want to play on the live stream, and you're not going to have any live stream to watch. So, you know, if you don't like a player style, that's fine, but you don't have to insult them and say that they're terrible. You know, people have bad matches. We're human beings. Treat people with respect. This is free. This is free entertainment.
He didn't make a ball. Looks like she could just slide this out for the 2 in the corner and then have the 3 in, well, I don't know, does the 3 pass the 9 is the question you have to ask yourself here.
This could be it if she has a pocket for that 3 ball.
I'm still trying to find a pocket.
Yeah, I don't see one, right?
I'm still trying
Not
to find
there.
a pocket. Pocket. Doesn't go in that pocket. It's in a really funny spot.
Hit it or something?
Is she going to try and draw into the 8-3 maybe?
Maybe, or go forward and hit it. I don't know.
Or play
underneath it.
Or play it in the same pocket.
Right.
Really nice shot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just don't get jacked up. You know, she didn't have to land like that.
No, she hit it
was
really
unfortunate.
Oh, if she just makes it, she'll have a shot in the 4, and she can cut the 4 and come right across to the 5 in the side.
Yeah, she's got to draw it back a little bit.
Yeah, it should come back because she's going to be jacked up. It should come back a little bit for her.
Yeah, she's nice and tall, so these jacked up shots aren't as hard as they are for us shorties.
Beautiful.
Beautiful shot,
Yeah,
wow.
Perfect.
That's what I mean with her. When the finish line is in view, she really turns it on. This is tricky.
Yeah.
Damon Sobers, George Rodriguez, come on up and see me. I got something for you.
Let's see what happens here. She can avoid the 5 coming across. Got to hit it with it a little inside, right?
Maybe. I can't really tell. It would be nice if she could because it goes on the side.
No. She hit
Little
right into it
bounce.
and landed perfect.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
It would be unlucky to not get a shot there, actually.
Yeah, if you hit either half of the ball, you should get a shot too. So, can she spin down under the 7 here?
She might stay above it. It's hard to say.
I think I follow it inside 1 rail between the 7-8 maybe.
Yeah.
6 and the side.
I don't have the best view to see. Let's see what she does.
I think I go right between the 6. There's the 7-8.
She can come twice across, long rail to long rail. Yeah. Or 1. I like going 2 there. I just feel like I have a better gauge on the speed, but she hit it perfect. Fine. Yeah.
I thought she had more of a down angle. No, that's beautiful. Looking good.
Looking real good. She gets straight on the 7, it's all over.
Just all about handling your nerves here and just getting through these balls. That's okay. That's okay. That works.
Okay,
Should be able to just go right to the top rail.
Yeah, and back for the side, right? Yep. Maybe a little bit of inside.
Yeah. Just make sure you come back down because the 8 doesn't pass the 9, but she should be okay. Oh, she went this way? Okay.
It's actually good. Yeah. I think that side's a little better because you have more pockets.
Yep.
You can never worry about, having to shoot it toward the 9, It seems like a small thing, but it comes up. It happens,
Big thing if you underhit it. If you dog your stroke a little because you're nervous, at least you'll have a pocket to shoot the 8 in.
Nice stroke.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like the way she hit that. She stunned it up and then spun it back.
Come right down into the 9-ball.
Yeah,
Can't
beautiful
go wrong.
line.
Cannot go wrong.
You can see she's just, I'm not going to say anything.
I don't think it matters what you say right now, Ben.
You can see how confident she is. And
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, I would be seriously surprised if she missed this ball, but I didn't say it because.
Well, I know it doesn't get better than this dynamic duo right here, the powerhouse couple, Jennifer Beretta and G-Mac. Can't thank you guys enough for doing that,
problem.
man.
Thank you.